Hello guys, welcome back to Kids Coding Playground. So yesterday we did our first platformer for the Among Us. So please like, share, subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up on the video. So far we already have 2 thumbs down on the video, not sure why. So please guys, if you enjoy this video, give us a thumbs up on all our videos. So that was a great way to support us, okay? Alright, so let's get to it. So this is what we had for the code for the main character yesterday. So you miss anything, kind of stop here and then get it down. What we can do is probably put all the custom block on the left and then code on the right, or whatever you guys like. You can do that. So I did not give out the main character yesterday. The sprite is pretty easy to draw, just black box, right? So I think you guys did that already. And then we have this one. Let's put this idle costume on the last one for here instead of the first, because we are going to use it to run. So we're going to make it in the last costume. Okay, put it on the end 13. Okay, all right. So for now, let's get to it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create some platform for the game, so that way you guys can start learning it. I think everybody really like the platform. So I can upload the backpack here, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Okay, so platform, I will provide some of the platform sprite for you guys, and then you guys can change it the way you like. So let's say this is our first one. Let's just do something simple for now. So let's just remove all these guys for right now. Okay, we don't need any, maybe one of these. Okay, let's have first floor. Okay, I think that's good, should be good enough. So we trash all the other one. Okay, so we're at the first floor. We're gonna even delete this, just delete that. So I'm gonna provide the sprite for the first 4 level, and then you guys can change it the way you want. So these are just blocks, right? Make sure that when you are creating your block, let's say you need to make a new platform, you can take this base one, take all this, copy it, paint a new sprite, and then put it in the bottom. And then what you can do is you can say ungroup all this, and let's say you want to just take this box out, so make that as a group. Okay, it's already grouped. Okay, copy that. You can move them on top. Let's say you want to put another box here, right? So you can do that, or you can put another box here, which you can do that. So you can have like multiple boxes, right, for the sprite to jump up. Okay, as you guys can see, we created 2 little boxes here. It's pretty easy. So I already did most of the hard work here, creating those image for you, and you can just take it and then just kind of mix and match it. Like, you know, you have the rectangular box, you have the bowl, like the laser. So something similar to like that. You can, however, design your screen. You know, you can have an upper top or lower top. I mean, upper here, you have something on the top, you can have something on the bottom, and make some gap here so that, you know, it can fall off and die. So this is kind of how it looks like, and you know, just different things that you can put. And if you want something on the top, you can say like this, copy this, control paste, group them all, make sure you group them all, and then you can just flip it, and then you can have it on the top. So you can set it like here, something like this, like that. So you can delete that, you know, anything you like, right? So this is like a stage like this. Now you can have boxes here, you know, stack another one, or you can put like one of these right on here. You can put them like this for them to jump on. And if you want to add a laser, you can add this guy. So this is my laser. You can add it over here. Let's say you want the laser coming down here, right? And this bottom you want the different laser. Oops, sorry. And you want something else here. Or you can move these 2 blocks, ungroup this, ungroup. You can delete these, and then you can put the laser on top. Oops. So however you want to do. Okay, and then you can like take one of these from the bottom here, and you can put it here somewhere like this, right? So you have a laser coming down, something like that. Okay, now let's go back to the code. Go to variable. We are going to add more variable to this. Can say what else? What do we have? Okay, player dead and then speed, right? We have that. Can say global variable, so we can put them all. Having a G in the front is good, so that we can have everything together. This is the velocity, okay, for all the sprite. Okay, pick another variable. On ground, so this will test if the sprite is on the ground. And we're gonna make another variable, gravity. So we're gonna use it as a variable. We can change it later, you know, how fast or whatever you need, or you don't need it to do that also, that will be fine, but for now we'll just use this gravity. Okay, and let's make one more called jumping. So this one is not a global variable. I did not put a G in the front. Make sure you select for this sprite only. Okay. Alright, let's go back to our main character. We have the reset here. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset some of these variables that we just created, so that, you know, when the game starts, you know, we can make sure we get reset. So this reset the velocity to 0. Reset the on the ground to 0. Reset the gravity. What's gravity? Okay, we're gonna do -1 for gravity. And then we'll have one more. Oh, I accidentally created this guy. I accidentally created a jump on the ground. Okay, delete that. Sorry about that. Delete this guy. Let's go back to the main character. Okay, I'll create over here. My mistake. I think I forgot when I was creating the variable. I was playing with the platform, and I forgot about that. So create jumping variable on this sprite only for the main character, not the ground. Okay. You say jumping. We'll set this to 0. Okay. All right. Let me take out all these. We'll keep this. I guess we can take it out or leave it, but let's just take it out. There's more space on the screen to see. I will leave this on, and this is on. Okay, so we are going to take a look at this. Okay, all right. So we'll make the main sprite jump as well and walk. So what we're going to do is create another block. Call it jump control. And make this run without screen refresh. Okay. Alright, so we'll put this over here. We'll put this on top here. So the move controls here, jump controls here. Okay, so for the jump control, what we're going to do is we're going to put the if statement here. And then we're using sensing block. Okay, if up arrows press. So we are going to check if the player is on the ground or not, and if it's jump. So we need to have another if condition inside here. Okay, so let's put this in here, and then we are going to get the AND operator. Put that here. I hope you guys can see. Okay, and then we're gonna say. So on the ground, we'll call it greater than 0. So we'll use 1s and 0 for the ground testing it. Okay, we're just gonna say, okay, if the on the ground is greater than 0 and it's jumping. Where's the jumping? Okay, we're gonna use the variable jumping. If it's equal to 0. So it's on the ground, and then it's jumping is 0. I mean not jumping, then you can jump. So what we're going to do is we're gonna set. So set. So we're gonna set the on the ground to 0 because it's not on the ground anymore, and we are going to set the jump to 1, that means it's jumping. And we're gonna set the gravity, g velocity, we're gonna set it 15, so 15 height to jump. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to call this jump block over here in the all control. Add this over here after the movement, this jump block. And we are going to change out this a little bit. So we will say if and else. Okay, we're gonna check the arrow key again here. If the up arrow is pressed, we're going to say change the velocity by the gravity. So the gravity right now is -1 that we set up here, right here on top. Okay, so else we'll change it to 2. So we're going to use a multiply. So we can use the operator, multiply the g gravity by 2. So it will be either -1 or -2. So if it's jumping up, then it's -1 falling down. If it's jumping on, it's on the top, falling down, it's be -2. So it's faster if you're falling down from the top. Okay. All right, and then you're gonna have to change the y. So you change the y by the velocity that we just changing, right? So like this. Okay, so let me test it so you can see. So if I run this, it will kind of fall down, and then it will just fall all the way down because we're not blocking it. So if you see here, it's falling down. So it's falling all the way down. So what we want to do is we are going to make him stay on the top here on the platform. Okay. All right, we'll save the project. Go back to the main character. Let's put this down. Okay, so we will create another block to fix this. So call this check hit ground. Okay, so we're gonna have to create this Boolean variable called is jumping, and then click on this run without refresh. Okay, make sure you have that, and we are going to create it over here in the bottom here, or maybe over here. Okay, so we're gonna use a repeat until loop here. We're gonna use a not operator, and then we're gonna check if it's not touching the ground. Okay, which is this sprite here. And we have to check one more thing. We'll do an if and else, and we're gonna drag this over here. What we're going to do is changing the x on the y. I mean, change y. Change y by -1. Okay, and then okay, so we're gonna set this variable. So set the g velocity, okay, to 0 here, and then the else block. We'll duplicate this, and then we'll put 1 here. Sorry, let me stop that. Accidentally do that. And then we're gonna say set the on the ground to 1. So when we touch the ground, we'll set it to 1. Okay, and then we need another if condition inside here. And then the operator, we're gonna check if it's jumping. So we get this jump variable here and equal to 1. That means it's jumping. Then we'll set this back to 0. Okay. Okay, so we have to call this new function that we just made. So put it under this check platform detection here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the operator. Using this, we say if the velocity is greater than 0, we're going to call it. Okay. Okay, so let me test it out. So I think I start here, right? So let me go back over here. I stop. So it drops down. See, it stays there. So as you can see, you can move it. You see this kind of slides up to this. We're gonna fix that actually. So this is not good, right? We don't want this happening. So jumping is good. We have no animation yet. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do something here to fix that. Okay, so we have to go back to the hitbox. Okay, stop this. Okay, so we're gonna move this over here. Actually, we're gonna code something for this guy. Or maybe I'll move this over here, so that way I can have some more code later on for this. Put this back here. Okay, so all my red custom block I put on the right side, right? Except this one, I guess this one's on the left, but it's okay. All right, so let's continue this. So we'll fix this part here. So we are going to create another variable. Okay, so we're gonna create a new variable actually. Make it called deviation. So we're gonna check some deviation of the sprite and the platform. Okay. Okay, for this one, make sure that you select for this sprite only, since we don't have a G in the front, right? So this is a for this sprite only, for the main character sprite. Okay, so let's set this guy here, set deviation to 0, and then we're gonna use a repeat until here, and we are going to use the operator not or, well, not or, and then we're gonna use a not here. And then we're going to use an equal here. Okay, let's zoom this in a little bit. Okay, we're going to check this variable that we just created, deviation. We can open it up, I guess you can see it. Okay, we'll check this equal to, let's say 5 or something, doesn't matter. Just some number of deviation here, we're going to check. And then you're going to check this one, touching ground. So if it's not or, deviation equal 5 or not touching the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the y by 1. Okay, and then we say change variable, change deviation by 1 also. Okay, all right, so far this is what we have, and then we need another if statement under this. So if this is done, it will come out, it will run this code below. What we're going to do, put an equal here, duplicate this, put this over here, equal to 5, and then what we want to do is let's say change x. We're going to use an operator and change y. Let's get both of them. Then we'll go back to the here. We're going to get the minus operator and duplicate this again, the minus here. So we're going to use a 0, so minus the x speed, and put 0 here, and minus that deviation. Okay, so let's see if it's gonna work. So we're gonna try it out. Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, so as you can see, I can move this sprite, jump, and you see it doesn't fall through the like last time. So it doesn't fall through, right? So it's pretty good, pretty good. So this is good. Okay, so I think we'll stop here right now. Let me zoom out the code, make sure you guys got all the code. Okay, so let's go from this side. So you have the start here, and then there's custom block here. So this is the forever loop running. This is the main one that calls other code, and then these are all the other custom block that we have. Okay, that's the jump control we work on today. The checkbox, check the ground, did it hit the ground, the movement. Okay, so this is all we had for this, and this one is the same. We don't have any code yet for this one. So next video we're gonna make the Among Us animated character to move along with this box so that it looks better. So as of right now, you know, it just kind of move like this. It can jump. So it looks okay so far, like a square, right? If you're using a square and not moving, then this is fine. So you see this, it's good, it's not moving to the top. That's great. Okay. All right, this is where we're gonna stop here. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And please, after you view this video, at least give us a thumbs up. That will really help us on the video. And thanks for supporting us. See you guys next time. Bye bye.